you may want to stop human trafficking. Imagine that millions of people are trafficked every minute in the world. Imagine that you are one of them. Or imagine you know this person. It might be a friend of your friend, a relative of your friend, or a relative. Anyone. How would you feel? Do you want to put an end to this crime? 20.9 million people is the number of victims of human trafficking worldwide at any given time. What is more awful, this number can be much bigger, as there are certainly more victims of human trafficking who have not been yet identified. Human trafficking is a form of modern slavery. According to the definition by International Organization for Migration, it means the process of buying and selling of men, women, and children within countries and across borders and others to exploit them for money. Today, an estimated there are 21 million victims of human trafficking globally. An estimated 20.9 million men, women, and children are living as victims of human trafficking globally, half of which are in Asia Pacific. Governments, NGOs, and international organizations take a lot of efforts to stop human trafficking. Trafficking via the implementation of action plans and counter-trafficking policies, launching information campaigns, and carrying out different preventive initiatives. One of such initiatives is such IOMX movement, which is the initiative campaign of the International Organization for Migration, aiming at encouraging safe migration and public action to stop human trafficking and exploitation. In particular, this campaign is to inspire and encourage young people and the communities to fight against the modern-day slavery with the help of the popularity people and their communities. To fight against the modern-day slavery. With the help of popularity and the power of social media and technological developments, this movement is worldwide, attracting and engaging all possible stakeholders. The campaign is developed and implemented in partnership with the United States Agency for International Development. Human trafficking is one of the most shameful and terrible crimes. It's hard to imagine that every year thousands and thousands of men, women, and even children get into the trap of traffickers. According to the opinion of UNODC, almost every country in the world, no matter whether its origin, transit, or destination country, is affected by modern slavery. According to the National Human Trafficking Resource Center, human traffickers' target is people who are seeking for a better life, don't have good employment opportunities, or may have unstable home life, or have even been sexually or physically abused in the past. In this regard, traffickers usually use false promises like high-paying jobs, plenty of exciting opportunities, and loving relationships. Afterward, they control them by using physical and psychological violence. Traffickers can be individuals or be part of criminal networks that exploit people for their own profit. Despite all joint efforts taken by numerous organizations, it is growing business or even industry. Benefits of such each globally are equal to $150 billion as per year. It should be mentioned that human trafficking is not limited to only labor or sexual exploitation like one may think. According to the classification of National Crime Agency of the UK, human trafficking also includes child trafficking, organ harvesting, when people are trafficked for their internal organs to be further used for transplant, and domestic servitude, when the trafficked people are forced to work in private houses. Once trapped, victims are forced to work excessive hours, put in inhuman living conditions. They cannot have freedom of movement and suffer from psychological and physical abuse, rape, or even death. Victims documented or are taken away immediately. As I mentioned above, governmental and non-governmental and international organizations work hard to stop one of the awful crimes. However, any of us can take an action to put an end to the modern-day slavery. It's quite easy if we join World Movement IOMX. Joining the movement means that you and I can act in a way that we will help end human trafficking. For example, if I want to find a job abroad, I should take all measures to ensure that I won't put myself in this situation, making me vulnerable to be getting into the trap. If we are consumers, we should choose both products and services carefully so do not support economy where traffickers can continue to thrive. Moreover, I always try to check all tips for travelers for safe migration and online safety. Joining the IOMX and following the XKit, it's so easy to create your own message. If the problem of human trafficking still seems so far from you, just imagine now for a minute that you went abroad to get employed and you got trapped instead. And tomorrow you will be sold to the unknown man for working at food processing plant day and night without being paid and living in human conditions. Being exposed to physical and psychological abuse, it is even not all things that may happen with you. Just imagine that it may happen to your father, mother, sister, brother, friend. Just imagine how may it happen with your friends, dearest or nearest. Now just think that no one else but you may take an action to stop this shameful crime and probably even save one. Protect and prevent someone from getting into the trap. You can always join in the IOMX movement. And think of the message you will promote via photos, pictures, or videos will help people understand the problem and encourage them to safety measures and inspire them to do the same. Think that you may be one of who will help a victim of human trafficking to find their way home. Remember, we are connected in every person on the planet through just 6 other people. It is simple as that. I've just told you about one of the most serious problems existing in our society, human trafficking. It is a phenomenon one can hardly imagine still exists and even thrive, bringing billions of dollars to the heartless traffickers. Human traffickers happens right now in every country in the world. The purpose of this speech is to encourage and engage people to encourage to join, to try to stop human trafficking, knowing that everyone can do something about it, and to stop this crime. Therefore, after this presentation, hopefully you will be encouraged to join.